generations, Norway's royal family has portrayed itself as an embodiment of dignity, humility, and a distinctly Scandinavian approach to monarchy. A family that claims to reflect the stability of a nation and the quiet pride of its people. But in 2024, that image cracked, revealing not just a personal scandal, but a national reckoning for Norway. Marius Borg Hoiby, following a year-long investigation, has been accused of abusing a former partner. He's facing multiple serious charges, domestic violence being one of them. Accused also of violating restraining orders. Faces up to 32 charges, including rape, death threats, assault, secretly recording women without their consent. Marius Borg Hoiby, however, has refuted the accusation and intends to enter a guilty plea. Though he holds no royal title, his proximity to the throne makes this crisis impossible to separate from the crown. The scandal has hit the royal family at its heart. The sex scandal in the Norway royal family have struck Crown Prince Haakon's household, his wife, Mette-Marit, already facing scrutiny when she entered the royal family 2 decades ago. Today, she and her son find themselves at the center of unprecedented scandal. Monarchies in Europe are being tested. Prince Haakon, speaking to the media, said the royal family will continue its duties. The courts must take their course. We ask for space as we face this difficult moment. But can a monarchy separate itself from its members? Can it shield its image while justice unfolds? This is not the first storm in Norway. Princess Martha Louise's romance and marriage to an American-style shaman rattled Norway's sense of royal dignity. From alternative healing claims to accusations of commercializing her title, controversy has followed the royal family in recent years in Norway. And now, surveys are revealing a steep decline in royal support, a once unshakable institution, today shaken to its core as monarchies slowly die.
I think this, on an initial level, is going to be a catastrophe for Norway as a national issue, because Norway, I mean, you have one of these high trust and authority kind of societies, and one that looks up to the royal family. So the first instance, it's going to erode public confidence and trust in one of their leading institutions. And bear in mind that the monarchy is living off the taxpayer, and Norwegian taxpayers have a very high rate of tax, so they're going to be very displeased. Now, if we take it on a wider level, how this affects monarchies in general, well, I mean, Sweden has its own king who is kind of an analogue to what Prince Philip was. I mean, this bumbling kind of person who puts his foot in things, foot and mouth syndrome, always messing things up. So from a Scandinavian perspective, I mean, this is also not good. I mean, if you look at Norway, Sweden and Denmark, they all have royal families. Seemingly the least controversial one is the Danish.
Though Norway remains a constitutional monarchy, cracks have widened. Republican movements which were once fringe are gaining ground. And the scandal has doubled the Republican membership, and amplified their voice. Should 21st century democracies still rely on inherited crowns, the same monarchies who preach to the world face an existential crisis. Norway is not alone. Across Europe, royal houses face scrutiny. Increasingly, financial impropriety in Spain, scandals in Britain, waning popularity in Netherlands. Each case raises the same question. When privilege shields power, can accountability truly exist? Europe demands transparency from the world, often preaching from high tower. But will Europe now turn the mirror on itself?
So Europe will not turn a mirror on itself. This is called atavism. At one point of time, European nations probably controlled 2/3 of the world's surface area through their colonies. They haven't forgotten that. Atavism, living in the past. Don't expect them to say that, we should improve or we should get better. What they'll come out with is that the law will take its own course, and behind the scenes they'll tell the judges, etc., look, take it easy on the kid. But the kid, when he was earlier accused of doing funny things, he had said, look, I want to go and my mental health is not good, so I want to go and get treatment. This is all rubbish. We all know that this is an eyewash, and he'll probably get away scot-free, and 10 years imprisonment and so on. That's a joke.
For King Harald and Queen Sonia, this twilight of reign was meant to be a celebration of stability. Instead, their legacy is shadowed by a scandal. For Crown Prince Haakon, the path to the throne grows heavier. And for the people of Norway, trust in the crown now stands on trial alongside the accused. A family crisis, a national debate, and a continental reflection across Europe. Norway's royal reckoning may yet decide more than a family's fate. It may define whether Europe's monarchies can survive this century.